Volume one, volume one, volume one. You never want to be one and done. You feel me? You never want to be one and done, man. Always come back. Always come back, no matter what it takes. Whew. It's been a long road, man. It's 2019. A lot of times, a lot of things that happened since the last time I made a podcast. I'm still making podcasts, still making music, still working, still doing everything that we love to do. And this will continue. Cut Cloth Volume 1. Cut Cloth Volume 1. That's what I'm gonna call this. Um I'm gonna take you back. This is not a we're not gonna tell the origins and shit no more. We tired of telling the origins. You know what I mean? They be like, you get another Spider-Man movie and you're like, are they gonna tell the story of Uncle Ben? And you're like, bro, they told the fucking story of Uncle Ben 3 times. We know the fucking story of Uncle Ben's death. We don't need to see Uncle Ben die again. Can we just see Spider-Man link up with fucking Wolverine or Daredevil in a movie? Like, come on, it's just those same stories don't gotta happen over and over again. We don't need to see Batman and the Joker again. You know what I mean? Like, we definitely don't want to see Superman and Doomsday again. Or at least I don't, not yet. If I see Superman and Doomsday again, it's gonna be in a new Superman fucking series that goes from 1 to part 6, and like, you know what I mean. Then part 6 he meets Doomsday and dies, and then you know what I mean. Maybe in part 5 he meets Doomsday and dies, and then in part 6, you know what I mean, or part 4, I don't know, but it can't be just like Doomsday comes in part 2 and kills Superman. You need to see all this shit happen from the beginning. In the Christopher Reeve Superman stories, there's a lot of things that they didn't get to fucking do. They haven't done everything in Superman. There's a big comic. It's stories, it's content that they could use. So I'm not gonna get into too much into comics right now. Straight Water coming February 1st. It's a new project. If you haven't picked up my project, Relapse to Ballin', it's out right now. Me and Mr. Jabril, Relapse to Ballin'. Got a couple songs with my boy, Silicon Slim, Life. My another song with my boy, Silicon Slim, Up. Dreams with my boy, Little Ninja. Some dope shit. Some dope content on there, man. And Brahma Bull, Straight Water. Got a couple songs with me and Fat Boy. It's called one called Sorbet. That shit's a slap. My boy Kush always says, yo, that sorbet is hot. B Session, which is another fucking hot song. It's a session. We just smoking. We just smoking that loud. Yeah, we just smoking that loud, bro. That's what it is. Brian Knockin. I just want to say thank you to everybody who supports me. Thank you to everybody who's a part of everything that we do. Cut Cloth started with me and a couple of my boys. And I was just thinking, I just woke up. Last time I did it, I was just sitting there and I was like, yo, I'm not using this shit. And that's a big thing that I talk about. Using your tools, right? You set up a tool, you buy a tool, got all these tools sitting in front of me, MPCs, keyboards, Pro Tools. I got tools. You know what I mean? I got the tools of the trade. And some of these tools, it's not even that I'm not using them, because like people like making beats, for instance, right? For me, making beats ends up, going way back in the background, because everybody sends me dope ass beats. So when all my producer friends are sending me dope ass beats, I'm too busy writing, so I'm not making beats. But people know me for making beats. But I'm like, I rap, I make beats, I sing, whatever, man. I act. I don't do all that. Couple things this week I was talking about on my Instagram story. Staying synced up, number one. So, in sync. Let's see, what's the definition of in sync? I'm gonna get this definition of in sync right now. Let's see, in sync. All right, in sync. Number one, harmony or harmonious relationship. Management wants to be in sync with its clients' relationships. Whew. I love how they put the first thing. Management wants to be in sync with the client's real. You know what I mean? If management ain't in sync with fucking what the clients, the staff, the workers, the people making the magic run, the management ain't gonna make no bread, bruh. Let me retract that. Maybe the management will make hella bread because they're making all the bread anyway, and they could always just replace motherfucking the staff. So they don't have to be fully in sync. They're in control. So it could go either way, right? They could be making all the bread, be in control, not really care about the staff, or they could be in sync with the staff, working together, building more client to fucking staff relationships, and building more money, more income, more value, more. So like the reason why I was talking about in sync is because we all align with this. I'm not talking to all of you, but us. We align with this idea of this creative vision with the main destination way down there. I always talk about the cars and the lanes. I got my lane, so I'm staying in it. I really want to stay in my lane. I found my lane. I like my lane. I'm gonna stay in my lane. You know, I could see some I could see some mergers coming up in the near future. We might merge into this lane. We might merge into that lane, but we in the lane. You feel me? So what the deal is that you got to stay in your lane. You got to stay making moves, progress. You got to get people who you are in sync with. Me and you are working together, so we communicate. We tell each other what we like. We tell each other what we don't like. We tell each other, you know what I mean? We hang out. We go out. We go out. That's one of the greatest things about working with a group of people. When you work with a group of people, you go out with the group of people. You go have happy hour. You go have drinks. You socialize. I don't my job, I don't really work with other people, so I don't get to socialize with people. Like on my job today and my daily job, quote unquote job, I'm out by myself all day working, making my income to survive in the Silicon Valley. When you work with a company and you work with a group of people, you see them every day. That's your group. That's your crew. They become your friends. Some become your frenemies. Some become people you don't like. You know what I mean? It's a conversation. Oh, yo, whoop, whoop, you see what Whoopty Whoop did today? You know what I mean? Shout out to the old crew. The old crew. We used to kick it a lot over there around the corner. That's dope. But yeah, man. So stay in sync, man. Just communicate, good communication. Put your best foot forward. Put your all into everything that you do. Make sure that you and the people that you work with can meet up in places that aren't work related. Do non-work related things. Go out, have a drink, share your ideas, share this and that. Blah 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 blah. I was thinking of this thing this week, and I just wanted to bring it across your attention. Maybe go out and damn, ladies, we're not always out chasing fucking tail. You know what I mean? Me and the boys don't always just go out and chase tail. You know, they might chase tail for me because I'm single, but the married guys are married. You know what I mean? So it's not about. That's what me and one of my passengers were talking about last week. He's talking about going out with his friends and doing some stuff with his friends. He's like, yo, everything we do isn't chasing tail. We're married. You know what I mean? Like it is. We have shit to do. We have families to take care of. We're old. We're adults. We're adults. We have responsibilities. I don't, but I do actually. But you know what I mean? My responsibility is me. So this morning I woke up, and the crazy thing is, every time on these stories, when I do these stories and I talk about NSYNC, keep the same energy. That's what I was talking about yesterday. It just popped in my head. It just popped in my head. I saw something online. I was thinking about when they were talking about Erica Badu wanting to pray for R. Kelly. It's a big story, y'all. Just R. Kelly in general is a big story, but they were telling her to keep the same energy, call Tyrone, blah, 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 blah. So what? The lady wants to pray for the man. Let the lady pray for the man. Maybe that's her friend. Maybe she feels screwed up in the head. Maybe it hurts her. Maybe she wants to pray for him. Just pray. Whew, it's rough out here, bruh. But keeping the same energy. All right? How are we going to keep the same energy? Like, if your energy's high over here, bring your energy high over there. Or don't step over there. You get what I'm saying? If your energy's high over there, and then over there, your energy needs to be high over there, but you're not willing to bring it high over there, don't even step over there. Leave it where it is. Just leave it. We need that high energy everywhere. We can't have you coming over here with your energy low and then high energy in the next place. You know what I mean? You have to keep that energy high. We need you to step into this area with your energy high. That's why we want you here. We want you here because of that energy you bring. Don't step into this field with your energy low. Keep the same energy that we see you making over there so you could come over here and bring that energy to us. And we could all, teamwork makes the dream work. I always talk about, I've recorded in some of my songs little excerpts from Napoleon Hill. My friend was showing me Napoleon Hill, something she was doing about Napoleon for just talking about how his book pushed her in the direction that she wanted to go. Um, that book was written in like 1900 something, 1913 or 26, something like that. Bruh, Think and Grow Rich, yo. Like creating something that everybody has their piece, their part. You know what I mean? Like everybody has their piece. Everybody originally published 1937. Everybody has like bam, I'm this person, I'm that person, you're that person, you're that person. You got this in it, you got that in it. Everybody has a piece. Everybody has a part to play. Think and Grow Rich. We all have a place in this society, in a company. Each group does a certain task. In a company, each group does a certain task. You got people who develop the software, people who run the software, people who fix the software. You got people who manage the people who run the software. You got people who manage the people who fix the software. There's so many different levels. You got the security guards, security watching over, monitoring, making sure the people who make the software safe. You got the people who cook the lunch in the cafeteria for all the people. You got the people who clean the bathrooms for all the people to be able to go use the bathroom in a clean facility. Do you know how important it is to be able to go to the restroom in a clean facility? Man, treat everybody with respect. Treat each person that you walk by each and every day with respect. Give them a smile. Give them some like, hey man, how you doing, man? You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what's going on with them. So, another thing, hip hop lover, avid hip hop lover, keep that same energy, y'all. J. Cole, everybody, my boy was talking about this, bruh. My boy was talking about he don't listen to all these rappers because he rather pump the new guys, and he was talking about how the new guys are new and they're here, they're fresh, they're invigorating, and these dudes are on national tours. They got budgets, they got everything they need to do to fix that. And you see it as like J. Cole starts to more and more and more introduce his boys and try to pump his boys. Bruh, You gotta think about it. Push your team, push your family, push the people who are around you, the people who you know. Man, it's real, yo. It's like really real. Like it's really real. Middle Child, good song, great song. Got the buzz of the internet for a night. He got some merch up. Great song, great fucking song. Again, he has some merch up fast. Let's see, Middle Child merch. I saw that. I was like, yo. You see? Ew. I typed in Middle Child merch on Google and it automatically came up. Birthday outfit. Second time a charm, y'all. Knowing I'm getting way better at this. Middle Child. Shop now. Whew. So, and he has a Shopify, bruh. Come on, man. Tell me. I'm not saying there. I'm just saying, like, you gotta think where this stuff comes from. Not even from me, just from my neighborhood, my neck of the woods. Period. I be at Shopify all the time. Um, so I was in the car. I was taking some passengers, some dudes from where are they from? Australia, Melbourne. Telling them about my store, and it's like, "What do you got a Shopify?" Yeah, bet. I gotta clean my Shopify and get all that stuff ready, man. Hey, this is Clothe Volume 1. Stay in tune, stay up to date, stay working, stay grinding, stay official, stay lit. Keep working on your dreams, man. Never give up. Every day is a new opportunity to attack your dreams. I want to say I just woke up today and I was inspired. I'm always inspired. That's Brian Knockin. Let's get it.